Let's get started with the standing and seated hip workout. If you know anyone whose hips aren't so great, they need to have hip surgery, they're about to have hip surgery, or they've had hip surgery, please share this video. You've got 6 exercises to do, so let's get started with the first one. The first exercise is a sit to stand, and it's just what I said. You're gonna stand and then sit back down. It seems kind of easy to just say stand and sit back down, but if you've had hip surgery or your hips don't feel so great, this is kind of harder than it sounds. What you want to do is lean forward, make sure your nose are over your toes. You're going to be reaching for some type of railing, maybe a counter or an armrest with one arm, and you're going to place the other arm on your seat. That's how you're going to support yourself to stand. And then you'll sit back down slowly in the reverse, just like so. Try to do 10 of these or as many as you can starting out. Could be 3 or 5, but work your way up to 10. The second exercise you're going to do is the standing leg swing, moving from front to back. You're going to be working a lot of muscles here from your low back, your piriformis muscle, even around your sciatic nerve, the SI joint, your hip flexors, groin, hamstrings, and quads. You're going to start standing and use something to support yourself standing. It could be a stool like I'm using. It could be the side of a chair or a countertop. But you're going to swing as I'm doing here by shifting your weight over to the side of the leg that's planted firmly on the floor. Once you do that, you'll be able to swing that right leg, which I'm doing, more freely. You're going to do that about 10 times if you can. If you can't, work your way up to 10. Then you're going to turn and you're going to work on the other side. Same thing. You're going to be very upright. Try to keep your shoulders back and your chest out. Try to pull that belly button in as best you can to help give yourself support from your core muscles. The third exercise is the standing leg swings moving from side to side. You're going to be working your inner and outer thigh area. Your abductors or abductors are your outer thigh muscles, and you're going to feel that in your side butt. Your inner thigh muscles are your adductors, your adductors, and you're going to feel that on your inner thigh. To start, you're going to use some type of supportive item. I'm still using the stool. You're going to shift your weight to the leg that's planted on the floor. When you do that, shifting to the side, lift that other leg, which for mine is the right leg, and it'll move more freely for you. But you got to shift to the side and then lift that leg up. See how I shift right here? So try to do 10 on each side. If you cannot do 10, do 5 and work your way up. Try to keep your shoulders back and your hips forward while doing this, and still pull your belly button in as best you can. The fourth exercise is the seated leg extension. You've probably seen this exercise done in the gym before on a machine. But you're at home and you don't have that machine, but you don't need it either. You can start off in a chair seated, and all you'll do is slightly lift up one leg. I start with my right leg. And you'll swing the bottom portion of your leg out straight as you can, and you'll bend it back, swinging it out and bending it back. Try to do that 10 times. If you can't do 10, try to work your way up to 10. and then you'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Once you find the weight of your leg to be too easy, you can move on to adding ankle weights on. It'll make the exercise tougher. I'd say the best ankle weights to purchase are the ones that let you increase the weight as you choose to. Some ankle weights come at a set weight, and other ankle weight sets have little slots where you can slide little weights into each slot. I recommend those ones. The final two exercises really get all in your hip business, really deep in your hip business. I'm talking your butt muscles. Your butt muscles are the muscles that make you cross your leg over, which is called hip internal rotation. And your butt muscles are also the same muscles that make you step out to the side or turn out externally and tap down onto the floor with your toe, like I'm going to show you in the following exercise. But here, working on your internal hip rotation muscle, which is your butt, all you're going to do is cross that leg. You can start out by crossing at the ankle. Once that gets easy, you can cross down by your shin and then move your way up as high as you can go comfortably. Once you do that and you find that the weight of your leg is too easy, then you can bump up to using ankle weights again. And here is that final exercise I was talking about. You're still working your butt muscles, but this is hip external rotation. All you're going to do is just try to tap out to the side of you, toe down, big toe down. See how I'm trying to tap off to the side with my big toe. Try as best you can to do this. It's going to be extremely hard to do, but practice makes perfect. Once your weight of your leg gets too easy to do, you'll just add ankle weights on for this exercise. But this is a really tough one. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more. I know I really enjoyed making it for you. Thanks so much.